We wish to assure Kenyans that the One Kenya Alliance is intact and remains focused on offering the country a leadership that is just, inclusive, responsive to the citizens' needs, and bound by the rule of law. We urge Kenyans to disregard speculations, misinformation, and unfounded rumors doing the rounds that some members of the alliance have shifted to other political formations. As a matter of fact, the alliance is growing and continues to attract other stakeholders, including but not limited to the Mount Kenya Unity Forum, and more political parties are on the way. On the Political Parties Amendment Bill 2021, the One Kenya Alliance supports the strengthening of coalition, hence legislation of coalition parties. However, we caution against any attempts to introduce overreaching legislatory powers over political parties. We call upon members of parliament to exercise sobriety and restraint in the ongoing debate and urge them to shun any short-term partisan, parochial interest and consider the interests of the Kenyan people first. We must all endeavor to put in place an electoral process and system that is fair, just, verifiable, and transparent. The One Kenya Alliance calls upon the government to empower the IEBC fully and within the stipulated time as it prepares to roll out the second voter registration exercise. It is imperative that the IEBC prepares a comprehensive voter roll in good time for verification by the relevant stakeholders. At the same time, OCA urges the government to drop any plans to make it mandatory for IEBC to develop the voter register from National Integrated Identity Management System, popularly known as Huduma, number. Given the sensitivity and delicate nature of our elections, this action is likely to be misinterpreted as mischief and further dent public trust. We call upon the media fraternity to provide all candidates with equal, fair, and unbiased coverage. It is regrettable that certain sections of the media have been transformed into appendages and campaign agents for some candidates. Given the important role that the media plays in agenda setting and influencing public opinion and choice, we urge the media to exercise this privileged role fairly, ethically, morally, and responsibly. We wish to assure the public that OCA is united, strong, and focused on its political mission. The process to identify a flag bearer is at an advanced stage. In this regard, the OCA principals will proceed on a retreat to consider recommendations from the technical team, which is currently finalizing the report. Whoever the flag bearer is, he or she will carry the aspirations of millions of Kenyans that have entrusted their destiny to the One Kenya Alliance. Once again, we wish our fellow citizens a peaceful, healthy, and prosperous 2022. God bless OCA. God bless Kenya. As earlier observed, the country has seen heightening of political tensions, with some quarters beating unwelcome drums of war. The One Kenya Alliance has consistently warned against holding our elections under a cloud of fear and intimidation. We therefore call upon the government to ensure that adequate security is provided for all Kenyans to freely exercise their freedom of association, assembly, and expression of their ideas.
Honorable Raila Odinga was last year. In fact, one day before, he attended my party's delegates congress on 25th of November 2021. I've never spoken to him since then. I hope that answers you. How can you flirt with somebody with whom you have no communication?
I've been more in the media lately for what I have not said rather than for what I have said. But let me say this. I shall always defend the constitutional right of every Kenyan when it comes to the freedom of association. As far as I'm concerned, I am free to meet everybody, and if I meet that person, I will not shy away from telling Kenyans I have met Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so or Madam So-and-so. So let Kenyans know that I will speak to them freely, without fear, without intimidation, and in the open. And I want Kenyans to guard their constitutional right appropriately. The freedom of association should not become a political ventilator for the people of Kenya. When I meet anybody, I will tell you. I will not make it a secret meeting. It will be obvious. I will meet with whoever I want to meet, and I'll make it public. No formal invitation has come to me yet. If it comes, we shall deal with it when it reaches us, or at least me. I would like to make it very clear that Kenyans are free to go to any part of this country, and they should not be seeking permission from anybody. So let that be put to rest. When you go to an election, you go to an election to seek the people's views and mandate for you to serve them. All right? We do not go to an election because we want to create a runoff. Surely, that would be the most flimsy reason to go into an election. So as Oka, and I'm sure for any other person out there, your target and our target must be, as you offer yourself to the people of Kenya or to the people in a particular county or constituency, for heaven's sake, it is about what you want to do for them and not because you want to create a runoff. Thank you.
No, the issue of KANU being in Jubilee coalition is for this government. For the next government, what we're working for is KANU will be in Oka.
And there's no legal inhibition.
And there's no legal inhibition for that.
I think it's
Sawa
right.
sawa?
Well
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
no, just for the
I have not received any formal or informal invitation from anybody in regard to my political activities. I am a member of OCA, a coalition of the willing. I urge you, the media, not to engage in shaping opinion that there's a two-horse race and OCA is coming in to force a runoff. There is nobody in their right frame of mind that will join a race to precipitate a situation. We only have joined the race to win. And that is what it should be. We are running a program as a coalition. Some of us are very senior lawyers in this country. We know the legal timelines and we know the timetable set out by IEBC, which timetable is likely to be adjusted in the light of the law that is being enacted currently in the National Assembly that will end up in the Senate. And I can assure you, Haemba, that this One Kenya Alliance knows what it is doing, knows what it's good for it, and knows what it must do within the law. And we will not, and I encourage my brothers here and sisters, that we shall not be cajoled into sprinting when in fact we are running a marathon.